Patch 0.5.0 just dropped, which brings badges, a complete overhaul of the old achievement system. Let's take a look. So along with the patch notes this week, there's also been a main article released, which goes over all the badges. As explained in the article, badges are your way to track progress across the server and show off your accomplishments. And then the article goes over everything that you can do with badges, so we'll start at the top, and that is how to access your badges. I'll show you that in game. You can find badges in your personal menu next to your wardrobe. If you then click on the badges, you can access this menu and then you can sort per game. Currently there are just a few available badges per game, and that's basically where you can find badges. All badges have their own criteria. This can be just playing X amount of games with BattleBox, winning that many games, whatever. Currently there are just 3 or 4 badges per game, but that will change in the future. So as they're saying in the article, they're hoping to expand badges to all aspects of the island. So that basically means you can later on earn different badges that aren't per se tied to a game, which is pretty cool. In the article they also go over leveling up badges. Basically the staged achievements came back, but in the form of badges, and you can see the menu got a bit of an overhaul. The top progress bar shows how far you are in that stage for the badge, and the bottom progress bar shows how far you are overall of completing all 5 stages. The stages level up in difficulty, so first stage of this could be you have to play 20 games of Hole in the Wall, and the second stage could be 50 games. The champion score will be reset and renamed to trophies. And as you can see, you also earn stage trophies or total trophies from badges. And basically the more trophies you have, the more accomplished you are at the games and the features of the island. Important thing to note, stage trophies are currently set to 5 trophies per stage, and with the 5th stage giving you 10. But this will change as they change the system, basically. And whenever they will go into open beta, the badges will be a bit harder to obtain, and the badge rewards might be different. And there could also be more badges in the future per game, because currently there are just 3 or 4 per game, and that might differ. They just wanted a few badges so we could mess around with badges, basically. An important thing to note, this is just the first part of their badges rollout. They've got a lot more features and additions to the system, which we might see a few before open beta. So that's pretty exciting. That's basically everything about the badges. If you want to read a bit more in detail, go to the description and there will be a link to the forum post. But there's also been a few small changes which were mentioned in the patch notes. This is the patch note article. It's quite short. First of all, it just mentions the badges, which is like the main thing in this patch. They've also fixed an issue where you could still see emotes and direct messages from players you have ignored. So that's a pretty good fix. They've also added a notice board next to the new paperboy. It's basically replacing this notice board that was here warning about the closed beta and stuff, and now you have this notice board here and the paperboy, and this will just send you to the forums with the latest news, and this will send you to the MCCi Island's web store and the Discord. And those were all the changes that could be found in this week's patch. If you want to stay updated of everything that happens on MCCi Island, make sure to subscribe. I will also be posting a badge guide hopefully soon, so stay tuned for that. But most of all, I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.